smells like Italian dressing every time I burp.
Holy shit! Why is it every time I start, you gotta?
I had to get it out.
You gotta burp. You gotta fart.
I had to get it out before the show starts. You don't give me enough prep time.
You had plenty of prep time.
Yeah, but you have the green rooms all fucked up. It's not a very nice setup.
This is not a green room. This is a white
You don't
room.
have the right type of M&Ms.
It's green and red ones upstairs.
I prefer crispy M&Ms.
I don't think
they have
crispy
been
M&Ms.
discontinued for 10 years, so they're kind of hard to find. I wish Pepsi Cola would come back too.
Pepsi Cola. I'm with you on Pepsi Cola.
Yeah, like they're gonna bring back Crystal Pepsi. Like bring back Pepsi Cola.
Can I start the show real quick?
No,
we can talk about whatever you want.
All right, nice.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Trainwreck Podcast, brought to you by Trainwreck Studios.
How many times are we going to change our name?
This is the Trainwreck Gaming Podcast, brought to you by Trainwreck Studios. I have to keep changing it because we keep expanding into other shit. We got Funko Pops are going to probably start that stuff soon. We got the Lego stuff, which we start to build Lego sets this week.
Oh yeah, I'm moving too.
What?
I got the job as the Funko community marketing manager.
Oh yeah?
Nope.
That would be awesome.
I'm out.
My collection when you grow significantly.
Triple immediately.
I need the Walgreens.
I'd have to ask for moving money for my Funko Pops.
Oh, you'd sell your Funko Pops and get moving money?
No, they'd have to give me money to move with all my Funko Pops.
Oh, to move all your Funko. Gotcha. So, this is Rory over here. Say hi. What?
Nothing.
This is Sam, right here.
Duh.
So
it says our names on there.
I know. Still introduce yourself.
You gotta get comfortable. My back is hurting. Danielle needs to work on this, John.
Yo, you are whining tonight like crazy. This is what you get for staying up late last night.
I didn't even stay up that late.
You left here like 10:30. For you, that's late.
Did I? No.
Yeah.
What was last night?
You and Danielle were upstairs watching that Philly thing.
Oh, god damn it. Yeah, we were.
So we got a ton to talk about today. You read everything?
Yeah, it's a lot of Nintendo shit.
There's only 2 Nintendo things on there.
There's 4.
Oh, 3 Nintendo things, sorry.
It's like 7.5 Nintendo things.
But I thought they were actually good articles, so we're going to talk about
pretty cool.
them. We got some Nintendo stuff to talk about. EA, the Lego Force Awakens trailers, and the South African game development stuff, plus tons of Blizzard stuff to talk about today. So hopefully you guys are hanging out, talking with us about that kind of stuff. John wants to know if you like Pepsi Blue.
I don't know if I remember it well enough. I remember Crystal Pepsi being big when we were little.
Yeah. We were like...
So Pepsi Blue, I think, was after that.
That was like mid to late high school.
And I don't remember it. I couldn't tell you but I remember Crystal Pepsi. Yeah. Because I remember even the vending machines had like the Crystal Pepsi pictures on them.
Crystal Pepsi's coming back out this summer.
So, whatever.
For that.
Mountain Dew, aka Pepsi, quit fucking around and bring my white Mountain Dew back.
That'll come back in the summer.
It was a voted in flavor. It's supposed to be a permanent flavor.
It's a summer flavor.
Bullshit. It's supposed to be year-round flavor.
Well, we just got Livewire.
I don't really like Livewire.
I love Livewire.
I like Game Fuel.
Don't like Game Fuel.
Love Game Fuel. Sometimes they have Master Chief on the can.
Oh, that's an old bottle then. So let's talk about some South African game development. I thought this was kind of cool because it's a smaller country that doesn't really have much in the way of gaming.
Yeah, but they have Die Antwoord.
Huh?
That band, Die Antwoord.
I don't know any of the bands.
I find you freaky and I like you a lot. No? That cute little weird chick. She was in the Chappie movie. The people in the Chappie movie from South Africa.
Didn't finish. Never watched that yet.
Oh, I haven't watched it either. We should watch that sometime.
So,
yeah, but I wonder if this is going to become like a little hotbed now. I wonder if people are going to like just ship work to them because they'll do it cheap.
Why would they do it cheap?
Because they don't know any better. Because they still use like rupees and stuff in South Africa.
I don't think they use rupees.
They do in some countries.
Yes, in some countries I'm pretty sure they do, but I don't.
Maybe they use jubals.
Don't they use UK money in Africa?
I don't know what they use in South Africa. I know nothing besides the borders of Pennsylvania. Like literally, like I know that like South Africa is on the bottom half of Africa.
Yes.
That's about it. Cape Town. I think Cape Town's in South Africa.
Isn't that in South America?
No, that's
No, you're right.
South
You're right. It's South Africa. So I know that like South Africa is one of those like tight areas because you go out beyond it, then it's a lot of.
It's like Australia. Like you leave Sydney and it's just the bush.
Yeah, kind of.
No, it's an interesting article.
Rupees is India.
Yeah, same difference. South Africa, India, whatever. They're like right across the pond from each other.
Yeah, they are. Kind of not too far. So anyway, so what's going on is there's a development studio that opened up in South Africa. Plus, there's classes that have opened up in South Africa. So, and I saw somewhere that there was a game being developed, a South African game that kind of hits on African. It's an RPG. It hits on like African lore and all that stuff. So I saw that as well.
I haven't seen anything about that.
I saw in 2 different articles. Actually, I thought this was going to be the same article as that, but it wasn't at all. So they're making all kinds of new games, and they're not going to be all kinds. It's most likely what's going to be coming out of South Africa is going to be a lot of little small indie studios.
Seems like mobile stuff too.
Yes, yeah, mobile stuff. But they're like. They're a lot like the way like Australia is. So you go and try to buy a game in Australia, like GTA 5.
Well, they didn't even get Xbox 360s till like 5 years ago.
Right. Well, 7 years ago they were playing.
In the article, they have like junker like Atari Game Studio Station, like that you buy at the mall kiosk for $20. Like that's all they had was like pirated software,
right,
and junk.
Yeah, but then like I said, 7 years ago they had the what was that? One of those text-based RPGs,
like the old mud RPGs.
Yeah. Like they're so far behind, so like I can't even imagine what's going to come out of, what kind of
not very good games for a while.
Right, I assume you're right, but like, is it going to go from? Are we going to see a progression? Like, okay, so these guys are just starting up, so you're going to see like 2 and 4-bit games, Are they going to progress?
They're already past that. Like they're already
jump right in.
Yeah, they're already jumping into like more kind of. I wouldn't say current, but in the realm of stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever someone can make and whatever they learn to make. But I have a feeling like that's going to be one of those things. Like next thing you know, there's going to be like Ubisoft Johannesburg. You know what I mean? An EA Johannesburg.
Maybe there was
the only town I know in South Africa.
I saw on a reply to this article. Is that the one that was there? There's only one comment on the article, so apparently it's not all too popular. Oh, now there's 3.
And they're all racist.
So another guy, this guy here says, I'm a South African who left in 2006 to pursue a career in the games industry. So it's really encouraging to see how the local industry has grown. So, honestly, you got to say good on them for even wanting to break into it. But like I said, I'm sorry.
Diane Ward.
F1. Oh, yeah, the band.
Yolandi. That's the little weird chick from the band. I'm telling you, man, you'll be hooked. You'll be listening to them all week.
Nope.
Yeah, you will.
All right.
I'll make sure you will.
I'll check it out.
I just bought that Bluetooth speaker. I'll just put it outside your window.
You bought a Bluetooth speaker?
Yeah, that was that little speaker that I bought at the...
Oh, it was Bluetooth?
At AC Moore, yeah.
Gotcha.
And has little lights.
So, yeah, I think that's great. I think it's great to see it expanding the world. But I don't understand... And like I was saying, like Australia, you pay an arm and a leg for a video game.
That's because Australia's all fucked up.
Okay, so, but I still don't understand like why they have to charge so much for importing games like that.
Because it's a not internal thing, so they're purposely charging even more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, not even remotely local. Like everything's made in America or Japan, and there's like fuck it.
Yeah.
That's weird because they have, and then on top of that, they get all the censored games. Like you can't even get mature games.
Yeah.
So that might be part of the cost too, because all the games have to be redone and whatnot.
Yeah. I had to look something up because I forgot that I wanted to bring this up. There it is. This one's for you, buddy. All right, so cool. That's happening. Lego, the Force Awakens trailer. Is
that's ultimately cute and hilarious.
Yeah, well, the Lego franchise was their biggest franchise so far. I think it's because they did 3 or 4, 5, and 6, and then 1, 2, and 3. But they released them all separately, and then you could buy them all together, and then you could buy both trilogies all together and everything. So honestly, I think that would easily be why it is the way it is. Mm-hmm. Why it is their largest franchise. We just got the second Marvel game, Lego Marvel Avengers. That came out last week. I still haven't bought it. But now we're getting Lego Force Awakens in June, on June 28th.
Dude, it's so far away.
I believe that falls in line with when the release date of the movie is.
DVDs are supposed to be out in April.
Oh, are they? Ah, see, I was seeing... That's cool.
Yeah, so I'm going to be picking that one up.
I'll be picking up 9 of them because I'm burn out my Blu-rays.
Yeah. I'll probably just download it.
Yeah.
So that way I can watch it wherever.
Yeah, so that's coming out. If you haven't seen the trailer for Lego The Force Awakens, I highly recommend that you go and watch it. It was pretty cool because it was pretty much the trailer of the movie done in Legos. I like when Poe is in his X-Wing and he's like playing with
I like when he pops the toaster and shit. All of it was funny. BB-8 and everything rolling through and tripping over a sandcastle like on Jakku.
So that was cool. If you guys haven't seen that, check it out. Also, I forgot to add this to our notes, so Roy doesn't know anything about it yet. But the Ghostbusters is getting an official Lego release for the 30th anniversary.
Where's the fucking release?
But when are we getting the video game version? Nobody knows yet. I just know it's coming. I saw that article the other day.
What's getting released?
They're actually releasing a full game.
The title of the article says, but where's the game?
That's what they say. They don't. When is it coming? But when are we getting the video game version?
But where's the video game? See, they don't even know if we're getting a video game version.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is the freaking article from last year. Anyway, I saw an article from this year that they were talking about something coming out soon.
I don't think we'll see anything video game wise from Lego Ghostbusters. No, they just put it in the Dimension.
Yeah, but I think a lot of those Dimension games, there was a lot of talk that like the ones
and
that are
it's the
really
first
popular,
2 movies. Like, how are they going to expand on that? Besides, wait for the new movie to come out.
Well, you have the first 2 movies and actually do like a full length of the movies, or you can add in like real Ghostbusters and stuff, cartoons.
Extreme Ghostbusters.
Well, there's how many different Ghostbuster cartoons were there? 4.
Like 3.
Yeah,
Real Ghostbusters, Slimer and the Real Ghostbusters, and then Extreme Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
So
you got quite a few.
And then like the old
some stuff
Ghostbusters that aren't related to Ghostbusters.
Yeah. They just carry the same name. Yeah. So, moving on, we got EA in favor of a fan event as opposed to doing an E3 event.
Fine with me. Besides, I still hate EA.
Well, I think, personal opinion, and just so everybody knows, EA has announced EA Play, a 3-day event off-site at Club Nokia near Los Angeles Convention Center that will be open to the public, and it will run from June 12th to June 14th. The companion event will also be held in London on June 12th. Further, EA will move its regular pre-E3 keynote to the Sunday preceding E3, June 12th at 1 p.m. Pacific time. EA had long been part of the Monday rotation of news conferences. So A, I think they're pushing just to get their news conference up there first. B, I think they're doing... I think a lot of the companies have to see how well PAX does. All the PAXs. They got to see how well the BlizzCon does. I just wish these other companies would kind of take a ticket out of PAX's style of doing things and moving everything, not just doing multiple events, but holding like big things at each one of the events. Like, why not have a BlizzCon East or a BlizzCon South? You know, it's damn hard for someone like myself or Rory to get tickets to the Anaheim Convention Center to see the BlizzCon
tickets
in
are
general.
like impossible. Everyone that I know gets one because they know someone who knows someone.
Yeah, but
like, I also think, and then the people who I know personally who have gone, like not just Facebook friends, bought tickets secondhand on eBay, like for an even more jacked price.
Well, the nice thing is
tickets are expensive for a day and a half fucking con.
This event does not seem like you're going to have tickets to attend the EA Play. It's just going to kind of be open to the public for people to just kind of come in and go and check things out. But you're seeing a lot more people just kind of lean more towards just getting the fans out there to see things. Getting the E3 back to the way it used to be. E3, whether you believe it or not, is a packed event. I mean, it is full of writers and broadcasters and YouTube personalities. And it just kind of blows your mind to realize how many of those people are out there that go to these events. PAX did the same thing. Now they require you, if you're trying to run off a YouTube channel alone, you have to have at least 50,000 subscribers to attend PAX. That's insane.
Almost there.
Oh yeah, we're so close.
Pretty so close. Just pad the numbers.
Yeah, we'll pad the numbers.
Get that that guy who wins all the raffles by writing code to write a code to just get us subscribers.
All right.
I didn't drop any names.
I don't know who you're talking about.
You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's so that's what they're going to do. They're saying it's going to be. They're thinking it's going to be better for them, and I say good luck. Because I don't know.
Oh, I want them to charge each day like they do DLC.
I was going to say, how many EA fans are really out there?
There's not. No one likes EA. You just deal with them because they're pretty much the distributor of some of the best games.
Yeah, well, if I want to play Battlefield, I have to deal with it. Yeah, so even after the new freaking guy came in, he was like, "I'm going to change how everything is." No, you didn't change shit. You're exactly the way it used to be. So that's going on. Nintendo released the Amiibo sales for last year, and $40 million.
It's a lot of fucking plastic figures.
30 million of that was in Amiibos. 21 point. I think the new numbers. So it's over $40 million. Sorry. 21 million in cards. Oh, that's 21.5 million units sold. 21.5 million cards were sold.
Yeah, but we don't have the cards.
I don't want the cards.
That's only in Japan, right?
No, we have them here.
What cards?
They're the Amiibo cards that have the village people on it. From the villager game.
Animal Crossing?
Animal Crossing.
Ah.
Yeah, so.
Animal Crossing is popular.
No, it's not.
Maybe the Amiibos aren't, but if that's the only fucking cards they have, look how many they sold.
Yeah, well, they sold 30 million Amiibos. That's everything all together.
I'm only seeing 20.5 million.
There was a new number that came out today. On another website that I read.
Your sources are shenanigans.
Well, this is NintendoLife.com.
Oh.
So, even still.
That's a shit ton of action figures.
Yeah.
They're not even action figures.
Yeah. That just tells you that the collector's market isn't really a collector's market. if you have 21 million units out there. Just saying.
That's a lot of units.
So,
but there's only 3 La Petunias.
Yeah. So that's I thought that was just absolutely insane, and unfortunately Rory and I are kind of tied up in that. But we're done soon. We're done. We're almost done.
What you reserved that new one, right?
Yeah, Roy? I reserved Roy
and Ryu.
Ryu's not reservable until yesterday.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't go back down, which I forgot because I wanted to go get my Lego.
We can take a ride back down tomorrow.
What was the other?
I want to see if the Funko Pops came in.
The new Mega Man. There's going to be a gold Mega Man.
Oh, we don't need him.
But he's different than that Mega Man.
How? He's gold?
He's for the game. Mega Man game.
No, I told you, I will contribute fully to the Smash Brothers Amiibos.
I just think,
I think we're getting out of hand. You bought the Squidward guys, and we don't even have the game.
I just thought they looked cool.
They don't even look cool. They look so stupid.
Oh, I like them.
We bought the Mario Party ones. Mario Party hasn't even come out of the box.
That's true. That's true.
Thank God we got that gold Mario.
No, we played Mario Party once.
No, we didn't. Yeah. Not with me.
No, you weren't down here.
Would you just play with the Amiibos by yourself?
Yeah. I beat them all.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. I'm glad that Mario didn't learn how to play like a dickhole.
And I am actually excited that I got the anniversary ones.
Yeah. Well, I'm still stoked we got Rosalina. I like her. She's really cool looking.
Yeah.
Goddamn Amiibos.
It's a lot of them, man. A lot of them. It's a lot of money right there. Nintendo has also talked about... Did I skip one? Oh, no, I just checked that. Oh, they also released their best-selling Amiibos for last year. And surprisingly...
Just do the top 3.
Rory's the ones that he hated the most. The Inkling Girl, the Inkling Squid, and the Inkling Boy were the most popular in Japan. Link Bowser and Toon Link most popular in the States. And in Europe, it was Mario, Link, and Inkling Squid.
So weird.
So, yeah, that's the top 3, and then Mewtwo was...
Yeah, apparently Squidbillies game is really popular in Japan.
Squidbillies?
Yeah, whatever the fuck they're called. Amiibo squids. What the fuck? Splatoon.
Splatoons, yeah.
Splatoosh.
And then finally...
My Nintendo.
Last thing we have for the podcast today for Nintendo, they have released information pertaining to My Nintendo. I'm not sure if this is going to work.
It will, but it will. Let it. Then continue to cite.
Oh. Before it was like, hey.
No, essentially it's their form of Xbox Live.
Yeah.
But it's fucked up.
It's the same thing that Club Nintendo was.
Well, they did Platinum and Gold. Gold is essentially real money purchases, like you buy points to buy stuff. Yeah. And Platinum is like what you're rewarded in game, like cosmetics and stuff. Okay. And I like in the article that they should have used coins and stars instead of gold and platinum.
Makes sense.
It's kind of goofy. Like the platinum points come from like using Netflix on your Wii, going on to Facebook. You know, watching Jessica Jones, I got achievements.
Yeah.
10 episodes in a row. Bam. I've never felt worse about myself.
That was a binge watch one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that one.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
So, like, it's cool, but Nintendo's, I feel like they're always playing catch-up still again.
They are.
Like, they were ahead. You were right the last show. Like, they were ahead for a very long time. And then all of a sudden now they're just like, oh, look, guys, we're in an online store. And the online store on the Wii U is fucking horrible.
You want to know what's scary?
It is the worst navigation on Earth.
When you're sitting in the room and the fucking thing just turns on.
To update and shit.
No, it turns on.
Knows you're sitting there.
And it's like, hey, look at this for sale.
Well, that's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when we were buying those Nintendo or the Smash Brothers characters, like, it's not a well set up store.
No, it's not.
Like, there's too many clicks, and for no reason. Like, Xbox is just like, do you want this, John? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, you sure? And I'm like, yep. And they're like, all right, it's yours. That's that. You know,
Xbox
we're done.
Is like, you got to buy anything today? I'm like, nope, 2 free games. Thank you.
Amazon's like one-click shopping. Like, literally, I just have to be like, bump, and it's already shipping to my house.
Yeah.
Like, and Nintendo's like, well, you have to go into this weird part of a menu that has nothing to do with the game, and then you have to come back around and click this box. And then at the very end, the very end, we'll finally ask you for your credit card because we don't store that.
Yeah,
we don't keep that on file.
But supporting them, it is kind of stopping the children from buying up a million things and just.
There's nothing to fucking buy on the Wii U.
Oh, there's plenty to buy.
No, there's not. We need to buy some of the classic games.
I have a bunch of classic games.
Oh, okay.
And why are we going to buy it if we're going to be getting our?
Because that's a lot of cartridges we have to rebuy.
I got 3. You got 1.
I have 4 at home.
And I got a pile of them at your mom's.
Bag of like 10 from my buddy Zach. Nah, there's nothing at my mom's anymore because we traded in like all the time. Well, I think the Nintendo met the despise of Pat at some point. In all honesty, I forget what happened to Nintendo. The Super Nintendo lasted forever. I eventually traded it in.
I like how you and I have both agreed to kind of go halfies on the Retron 5.
Yeah. Making
it only $60 a piece.
And we're still just like waiting on it.
And we're still like, oh, we'll get to it later.
Yeah, but that's like 6 Funko Pops. It's like 5 Amiibos.
You have a problem.
I know I have a problem. But we're wrapping out the collections. Yeah, like I only need the 2 Bob's Burgers. The Monsters was kind of a... But it was like a really good... And I've wanted the Monsters for a long time. And plus, I got the metallic skin. And I know this is the gaming podcast, but I got the metallic skin monster, and I gave you the glow-in-the-dark one. Yeah. So it worked out. You know what I mean? But there's a couple more I just want to finish up grabbing. But then they always put out these new ones. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Oh yeah,
so bad.
The Resident Evil ones are coming. The Doom ones coming.
The Resident Evil and Doom.
Fuck that.
The Ichigo ones or Bleach and Naruto, and I'm like, motherfuck.
So, but that's a whole nother conversation for another time. For our Sunday podcast, check it out there. Yeah, so that's the new Nintendo thing coming out. It's called My Nintendo. Like I said, it's got tons of new bonuses and everything. I read the damn article on the fucking Forbes website, which made it extremely long. But they finally released some information about it. Moving. Hello, Fired Lord Juan. How you doing?
Fire Lord Juan?
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about.
We're moving right into our Hots Corner. Tons of stuff to talk about.
He should play Heroes with me when I play Diablo.
I am the fire.
Yeah, all you need to talk about this is the Lunar Festival's on. So there's new skins, new mount. The Wizard bits came out.
It's 8:30. We got tons of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, you're going to read the patch news word for word. We're going to be here for another half hour.
Yes,
you are.
We got plenty of time.
I don't care about that. But if we can wrap it up early, we can wrap it up early. There's nothing wrong with that.
I want to wrap up early. We're going to run at least an hour.
Yeah, we're not talking about Heroes of the Storm for the next half hour.
We're not. There's other stuff. I just added some more stuff in there.
You didn't add shit.
Yeah,
he's lying. Everyone knows he's lying. There's nothing else on this computer right now.
So we got patch notes for yesterday, February 2nd, 2016. Tons of stuff changed in Heroes. My biggest one was the Nova nerf.
Nerfed to fuck.
I
read those notes.
And
they were like, we're taking away her burst, but she'll have more long game damage. And I was like, Nova's like not even remotely a threat anymore.
I saw this post on Reddit today. Some guy's like, he's like, Nova didn't get a nerf, and I'm like, this is clickbait, but I'm clicking on it anyway because I'm about to rip this motherfucker a new one. So I clicked on it, and then it's like, sure, I'm gonna miss her stealth, and what else is that? I'm gonna miss her stealth, and her old outfit, but don't worry, everybody. Nova still can one or two shot people. I'm like, this guy's fucking lying. Yeah. I'm like, what is going on? And he's like, but I'm not sure why they changed her name to Lei Ming. And I'm like, I got you. That's pretty funny. So yeah, Lei Ming came out yesterday as well. But so you got the Lunar Festival going on. You have a new quest. Play 25 games, and that'll give you a monkey elder holiday portrait. And then you got to catch the monkey elder.
Where the fuck are the monkey elders coming from?
The lunar, because it's the year of the monkey.
Okay, now it makes sense.
Yeah. And then you got to catch the monkey elder, and
you get 100 gold.
You get 100 gold, but it's so stupid because I right click on him, and then you got to chase him around the fucking map, right, until this bar fills up. By the time you're done chasing him, it's time to go out into the fight, or the fight's already started.
Well, then fuck the monkey. Whatever. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Their little in-game shit's kind of corny. I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm okay with it.
Played all these games when you get a hero portrait.
New portrait rewards for Cho'Gall and the StarCraft 2 Protoss heroes they added. So if you get to level 10, you get the StarCraft 2 Protoss heroes portrait, Artanis, Tassadar, and Zeratul. Makes sense.
The only one I'm even close to doing that with is the Diablo.
What, 10? Oh, so you have them all. Yeah. Who do you have in Diablo? I know you have Vala.
Vala and Nazebo are both 10s, and then Diablo would make my third for the original Diablo characters.
Oh, okay.
And then Joanna, Karazim. Is there a new third?
Why would
Lei Ming? Joanna, I think Joanna and Karazim might be, and Leoric.
Leoric and Sonya.
They're packed together. Or Joanna, Karazim, and Sonya, maybe.
There's a ton of them in that game for Diablo.
There's a bunch for the... Yeah. Diablo's awesome.
Yeah. Diablo is awesome.
Except for when they fucked me when I completed my set dungeon for no reason.
Yeah.
Sons of bitches.
What do you mean, for no reason?
You don't get anything out of it.
It
just says, oh, look, you did it. No shit, I did it. Exactly. I didn't even get a slow cap. Oh, that was... Remember, I was up till like 11 o'clock that night. Yeah. That's way past my bedtime.
Yeah, but that was a weekend night.
No, it wasn't. I did that on like a Wednesday.
Yeah, that's right. Right after the podcast the other night. The replay protocol now available, so now they're opening up the replay so you can watch the videos. People can develop another way to watch the videos outside of
HOTS,
which I think is cool because then you don't have to sit there and watch the replay thing go through. New hero, obviously we said that. The Ming, Rebellious Wizard, has been added to Heroes of the Storm. I played her last night. She is amazing. I'll tell you this, though. So, while she is awesome, it's kind of... It took me a few seconds to kind of understand what I was doing, but once I got it, you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
She is definitely a stand-in-the-back member. If your ball or your magic missiles hit anything, and I mean anything, other than your own teammates or your own minions, on the way to where it's supposed to go, it explodes. It does not go through them. So then you fire off 3 magic missiles, and you gotta like line up this targeting reticle, and shows you like if you stretch out some more or pull it back some, the reticles kind of go to a point, and then if you move your mouse in closer, they kind of cross, so you can hit 3 targets or 1 target, depending on how it is. But when she is in the backfield and you bomb somebody,
yeah,
and you take them out, everything resets too, even your ultimate ability.
Oh yeah, well that's her critical mass thing.
Yeah, that is insane.
Yeah,
does so much damage. So you're doing a ton of damage fast, but you burn through mana quickly. So, and unlike Kalthos or Jaina, you really can't stay in a fight if you don't have mana. You got to kind of bounce out. Somebody kept stim packing me last night. Using stim pack on Lei Ming is pointless. She is definitely, and I mean definitely, a Rainer killer, and she is also really good at killing Murkies. When you murk a Murky with that thing and it resets your abilities right away, that's the Arcane Orb. It is amazing. Teleport is nice if you're up against a Sonya, so when she does her little
and get
chain out, you can just jump right out of the way and it pisses her off. And taking down towers,
it's quick.
Early game, yeah, dude. You're burning towers quick. I know by the time I would get up top, if no one was up top right away, top lane, I could have at least half a tower taken down before they would even like realize what I was doing, and they'd come up and fight. So that's going on. New Battlegrounds art. Sorry, the Bell's Tower stuff, whatever, nothing really big there. A couple little things that they changed, which is nice cosmetic stuff to make it look nicer in the game. Hero abilities and talents, some stuff got new icons. A couple new skins came out because we went into the what the hell is it called?
Lunar Festival.
Yes, thank you. Because we went into the Lunar Festival, there's a new Jaina skin, which, holy shit, she looks sexy in that long ass Oriental dress. Yeah. And then Illidan got one, which he looks badass. I like the way that they did with him.
He looks fruity.
Yeah, well, I think it looks good. Illidan's just nasty lately. New bundles came out. The Star Princess Lei Ming bundle came out. Lunar Festival 2016 bundle. Nexus Heroine bundle. And the Ultimate Nexus Hero... the Ultimate Nexus Heroine bundle. Plus, there was another one in there for healers.
Okay.
Maybe I'm missing that one. So then you get like all the healers in one shot, which is going to be nice because I hope people actually pick those up, because when you go into like Hero League, a lot of times you see people sitting there like, oh well, I don't have any healers.
I don't. I have Brightwing.
You have Lily, don't you?
I have Uther. And Rhaegar. So.
Morales is the best healer anyway. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
She can heal a whole team. New skins, like we said, the Star Princess, Lunar Jaina, Lunar Illidan, some sound updates, user interface. Okay, so here's one thing that I didn't like. They took out, you know how like you would see your nameplate burning?
Yeah.
They took that out.
Why?
I don't. They say it's for better observation in-game.
Okay, I kind of get that.
Killstreak flames have been removed to improve clarity during gameplay. I liked the Killstreak flames because then it made me like
my little portrait light up in the corner.
Yeah, that would be nice. Something like kind of like
the internal portrait, like not on the outside of the HUD, like the internal portrait where my little picture is.
Yeah,
like have that start to like light up.
Heating up. He's on fire.
No, we're not playing NBA Jam. No.
Yeah?
Negative.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. I thought it was cool. But they're taking that out. Background objectives. So they changed the name. Excuse me. They changed the name of the monsters in the game.
No, I don't care.
So, like, the Mercenary Lord, they're all called monsters now.
That's dumb.
Because, well, the reason that they did it is because there's several talents that kind of focus on the monsters instead of having a long list of names. Now it just says monsters.
Yeah, but we knew what it was.
They gotta dumb it down. They gotta dumb it down.
They need to not dumb this game down.
It's already dumbed down.
It's a very dumbed down game to begin with. Like, if they need to dumb it down more, they need to rethink about who's playing this game.
They took some damage away from... Oh.
Now they buffed the Dragon Knight.
They did buff the Dragon Knight, yes.
He won't get hit by the towers as hard.
Damage reduction from structures increased from 50% to 60%. So that's...
And they lowered the cooldown on the kick.
All right. Oh, the channel time on the kick. Yeah. Cooldown. Oh, no. Cooldown's increased from 8 to 10 seconds. Which is good. Because there's been matches where I'll just be like kicking people just over towers. I never got that one perfect kickoff where I kick them the opposite direction, though.
Back across our own tower.
Yeah. I haven't done that yet.
I've seen it happen.
I've seen it happen,
It's never been me doing it. Arcane Punisher damage went down 20%.
That needed to happen. Oh my god.
No, it didn't. Stick to it, man. Arcane's the fucking worst.
Yeah, that needed to happen, personally. Towers of Doom, ownership of nearby bell towers will no longer determine which lane sapper mercenaries will travel down. So, that's cool. Heroes got tons of changes. Cho'Gall can kiss my ass now. He is nasty. Like,
yeah. If you have 2 decent people playing him.
No. This guy was playing like shit last night, and I got my ass handed to me by him every time I turned around.
You were trying to single fight him, weren't you?
Nope. I was top lane Tassadar. I was supporting someone else. Who was I supporting? I don't remember who it was, but I was supporting somebody. Illidan's damage was increased. Jaina's Ring of Frost now it's changed so you can better see it. Lunara got some improvements about her speed. The Wisp is cheaper to send out. Nova. Alright, let's talk about Nova.
You should just read it. No, not read it out loud. Like, that's a list, dude.
It is
a
list.
They removed talents. They added new talents. They moved where certain talents are in the tree.
Yeah. So, slim thick with your cute ass.
Holler.
What up? This isn't YouTube.
Are we getting boarded by the pirates again?
Probably.
Nice.
So, Nova, I had a very specific build, and I don't think it was actually a too popular of a build. It would, I would take down a Lily pretty quick.
Yeah.
You know, like to squish your characters, I would drop them pretty quick. But the biggest thing is they took Envenom away. That was huge in my build. Because you needed
but Envenom's gotten like weaker and weaker over time. You just get lucky every now and then, and you put it on that Illidan that's able to escape with that chunk of life left, and then the tick gets him as he's wandering away. Yeah.
Well, usually my Envenom is the last thing that I use. Mm-hmm. That's the things that I will do last, and that's it. Final last. So, but they took out her one. What is it called? Not overdrive, spell shield. It was the one trait where she's
cloaked. She gets 20%.
Yeah, 20% extra damage. They took that out, and like that is like integral to mine. Like that extra damage.
Maybe you're gonna have to try the new build and see how it feels.
Yeah, I honestly haven't played her yet, so I'm gonna come around.
Like they said in the description, she's less bursty, but does sustain damage longer.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but that burstiness was kind of a pain in the dick, and I understand. Like, I just don't want them to keep doing this. Like, it reminds me of WoW, where they're like, "Well, the newer players can't survive that long, so we're just gonna take away stuff." And it's like,
That's
there should still be a learning curve. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
that's probably key right there.
yeah.
And they took away her double fake talent, so I can't pop two.
Well, there's no two hollows anymore?
You can't pop two hollow decoys anymore.
Jesus Christ.
Remote delivery has been changed. Lethal decoy talents moved from 13 to 16. You know, it's just insane. You know,
so they can't even do damage until level 16?
I believe so.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And that's pretty big, too, because, you know, like...
But they do a lot more damage.
Yeah, okay, but that's... Okay, so, yes, it's a lot more damage, but when you start getting into that later game, when you're throwing your hollow decoy first...
Yeah, to distract them.
Getting that little bit of damage out of your hollow decoys kind of goes, was that Nova or was that the decoy? Because she did damage to me. You know, and if you're not like someone who's keen on watching for
the reflection
kind of go around the screen, you don't really know like what's what, you know? It's so to kind of take that away from level 13 and give it to level 16, to me it's just, I don't know. And I have to look at our new talents now to see if I can find a good build that, you know, just to kind of go along with what I used to do. I mean, I have never played Nova as a hunter. I never traveled the map. I mean, I would split lanes and, you know, help out where I was needed, but I wouldn't just go and hunt out anyone unless there was a murky, like completely murking our team.
Yeah.
You know, like I would go behind a wall to take out an egg, but nothing in the terms of destroying, you know, just go as far as I can to destroy someone. I wouldn't chase down. I would stay in a lane. I would do what I was supposed to do. What I feel you're supposed to do in Heroes. And it's kind of rough to see it, so. So she got rid of that. And they have some new talents in here. Reduces hollow decoy cooldown time and increases the hollow decoy being out on the field. So, like, those... And that's a choice. So do you want to have rapid decoys coming out? Or do you want to, you know, have a longer decoy out in the field?
Yeah.
I personally can't think of any reason I would want a longer decoy, but, you know, we'll see. So, Nova is a crowd favorite, as the developer said, and they didn't want to do a talent shuffle, which I think probably might have been a better idea, but, you know, it is what it is. Butcher got a buff. Invulnerability and unstoppable now suppress the chain effect rather than remove it. So, remember that one time when I got Johanna in the chain, and then the chain just stretched like the whole map until it broke her. You know, I'm glad. So I'm hoping what it's going to do is it's going to actually slow them down as opposed to, you know, completely stopping them. You know, that would be my personal hope. So, Butcher's hands down still my second favorite hero. Tychus's overkill range. There's a range indicator now, which is great because it's always kind of hard to pay attention. Where, you know,
it is a pain in the dick.
You know, oh shit, you know,
it's like his main move too.
Yeah. So, Zeratul got increase in damage, which is good. He kind of needed. Zeratul needed a little bit of a buff. We were handed it to him a lot. And it was very rare that a Zeratul team won. So, he got a little bit of a buff. Shadow range increased by approximately 37%. Shadow Assault. that one's a little bit much to me. Abathur's stab damage has increased. There were so many people playing Abathur. Look, if you're not good at playing Abathur, you don't want a hat. Don't fucking play Abathur. The whole thing that you're supposed to do is this is Rory playing Diablo. What's Rory going to do? Boom, hat. Yeah. Because why?
Breathe fire on people.
Because Rory is melee. Yeah. You know, hat the melee guys. If you don't have a melee player, hat somebody else that needs it. You know, like I don't know if it's just because I find myself to be decent at map awareness or what, but like there's been plenty of times where you're like, fuck, I'm almost dead, and I'm like, eject the hat, pop the hat on Rory, pop the shield, and you'll make it away by the skin of your teeth, but you make it away.
Well, we play with a lot of idiots.
What, on our team?
In general.
Well, yeah, so.
I get so scared every time I see an Abathur pop in our team.
Yeah. Oh, God. Well, I think he's a freebie right now.
He's like a freebie every week as far as I'm concerned, the way people play him.
Yeah, so you got that going on. Asmodon will no longer dismount on the General of Hell, which I think is awesome.
Whatever.
So that's the D ability that he has. And you can spawn anywhere on the map a demon that buffs your minions down the lane. So I think that's great. Gazlo. Buff. Yeah. Malfurion. Buff. Yeah, increase. Yep. Rhaegar.
Fucked up.
No.
Buffed
to beyond belief.
Alright, maybe I'll enjoy playing Rhaegar again.
He now, and so you know how you used to like when you would go to do your claw swipe out of your wolf form?
Yeah.
Now he leaps and claw swipes you. So it's way harder to get away from him if you're somebody squishy. So it kind of eats it up a little bit. But yeah, so he's back. Ancestral healing's cooldown has been increased from 70 to 80 seconds, which is fine. Tyrion got a dismount. Hammer of Justice can no longer be cast on structures, which is fine. Cho got a fucking buff.
Sonya probably got a buff.
No, she got damage reduction.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
She's still nasty. She got 2 damage reductions. So there's all that. And there's tons of bug fixes, which is really cool. Heroes and talent fixes. User interface fixes. It's really nice to see them kind of dumping these big patches every couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Usually Wednesday night, I don't know if there was an update out today or not, but they were kind of doing like a big patch and then a balance patch.
Yeah.
And then they would do a big patch and a balance patch. So I don't know if there was one that came out today or if this was just kind of one huge one. I haven't had a chance to sit down and look at Heroes yet for today. So we got the Lunar Festival going on, like we said. Cool little event. You know, you go in, grab the monkey, a couple nice outfits that you can get, or nice skins that you can get. So that's going on. And what else did I have? The new hero, Ming. Like I said, she is just absolutely insane. If you haven't had a chance to try her out, and you are a Heroes player, go do it, because she is nasty. And I mean, like, she is just tons of damage, awesome skills. You know, she's fun to play. I don't think her complexity is that high, personally. They've given her a rating of 7, and I just don't think she's that high. Survivability is definitely a 3, and her damage is definitely a 10. Mm-hmm. So, she's cool for when your teammates are running away, you're like coming back from getting mana, and then all of a sudden,
back them all up.
Boom, you know, somebody's dead. She's good at killing Raynor, like real good at killing Raynor, and Morales. She's really good at killing Morales too, if you can get around to the back of her to take care of things. And last but not least, in this episode, what we're going to talk... Oh, we got game releases after this, but last we got... and I'm happy about this. Overwatch Beta is coming back on February 9th. Thank God. I miss my Overwatch. If you guys haven't had a chance to do it, go look at it. They've added a progression system. 2 new maps. One of those new maps being a new game mode. Several hero balances, and a variety of private game updates, including full AI matches, which is cool, because then you can go and practice. If you get into the beta, if you're not in there yet, and you do get in, one thing I highly recommend you understanding or learning to do is change your hero. There's no reason that you should pick one hero and be stuck on that hero for an entire round. It's just not how it works.
Just play the monkey guy.
Winston. It's pretty tough.
Yep.
Yeah, but there's no reason to kind of be doing that. It's tough. It is definitely a tough fight to get in there.
It's called a not fun fight
with Winston, but it's You gotta be versatile in that game. You gotta be able to
versatile
switch
my ass.
You have to be able to switch your characters.
I can switch my characters,
but
after every time I goddamn die.
Well, you might not need to switch it.
Yeah, when I'm Winston.
Yeah, but you keep playing on the Xbox with you tried.
I didn't even play on the Xbox. I played on the computer.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, there was no beta for the Xbox.
I thought there was. Oh, all right. Well, anyway, that's coming out. Video game releases for this week and weekend. We got plenty of things coming out. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Boy and His Blob. Well, that's last month. Move down to this month. What month are we in?
February.
God, February already. Jesus. So, coming out.
Today's the 3rd.
Today is the 3rd. Damn, ton of stuff came out yesterday. You got Cobalt released yesterday on the Xbox One. Fortified on the Xbox One. Freeze Me on the Wii U. Shemi? I don't know. Sushi on the Wii U. Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition's coming out. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm is coming out on the 5th. XCOM 2 is coming out on the 5th. Firewatch is coming out on the 9th. Arslan, the Warriors of Legend is coming out on the 9th as well. Unravel on the 9th, and Oddworld, New and Tasty, coming out on the... Is that... It is. It's Abe. Abe Oddworld. Abe's Oddworld. Coming out for the Wii U next week. So that's cool. I'm excited about that. That wraps us up. Did you have fun? See? We ran in an hour. Good job, Rory.
I do what I can.
If you want to learn more information about us, check us out at www.trainwreckgaming.com. You can also go to trainwreckgaming.com/Twitter.
Do you have to say the www anymore?
No, I really don't. /Facebook, /YouTube. Rate, hate, and subscribe on iTunes and Stitcher. Thank you to everybody who goes and does that. You can support us by going to trainwreckgaming.com/Amazon or trainwreckgaming.com/Audible and get yourself a free audiobook. You can also go to patreon.com/trainwreckgaming. You can donate there, and that'll help us out big time. If you're new to this podcast or you're new to watching us, welcome. Hopefully things will kind of pick up around here with changes in the studio, changes to how the podcast actually runs now. So a lot of things are different, and I think we're doing significantly better than we were before. And don't forget, you can check us out on Sundays on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/TrainWreck for our Sunday Rec podcast, which is a kind of generalized pop culture podcast where we kind of talk a little bit about toys. It's mostly about movies and comic books and stuff like that that's coming out that we've picked up or taking a look at. And did I miss anything? No? Oh, and don't forget, you can go check out our Lego videos, Lego build videos over on our YouTube channel. They're coming out. You can find this video again later on YouTube. It does take... So since we went back to Twitch, the process is a little bit more difficult. It takes a little bit longer for me to get the video down and then get it ripped apart, edited, and put back up. So the process does take a little bit longer than it used to. So if you're looking for stuff right away, it's not always there. But you can always check out our Twitch channel here and see the video there in our past broadcasts, which will be available to you and pretty much immediately. And I think that's it. So thank you for joining us tonight. Hope that you enjoyed our podcast. Hope that you spread the word. And we'll talk to you guys next Sunday.
You are really into the finger guns today.
I am into the finger guns.
Cavalry's arrived, mate! Pew, 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 pew. I'm Tracer. Fat Tracer.
Facer.
Retired Tracer.
Facer?
Facer.
Fat Tracer?
Fat Tracer.